get a combo.
Yeah. She had to come in the end.
The volcano.
You start as a student with this short film, you get really good prize. Then after I think 6 or 7 years, you get this very important prize award. Yeah. And we are here students who are really curious how to do
exactly. I don't know. I mean, it sounds very glamorous and easy when you say it that way, but the real story was so much more painful. It's really hard to... Let me just say that when I made Peel, which I guess was my short film and in a way the breakthrough, you know, it was only 7 minutes long. The 2 minutes of it are actually credits. or something like that, and but it's the film I learned everything on, and it wasn't easy. The teachers at the school thought it was hopeless and I should stop trying, and you know, I can remember crying so many tears over this film, but thinking, oh well, this is my fate, I just have to love what I love and I'll try and make it better, and if you know, I'm the only one, you know, that understands or sees it, I guess I have to try.
For silence affects everyone in the end.
The story, and I've always loved it because it's just created so much, it's used so much of my energy and made so much energy. And it's the first time really in my life, I think, when I discovered film that I felt like, oh, I'm meant to be in this world. So it kind of saved my life, really.
You just attacked with your enthusiasm your surrounding, and somehow slowly it started happening.
Yeah, and I had so much enthusiasm, I didn't even dream about failing. I mean, the thought of failing was nowhere on my screen, because all I could think about was how exciting it's going to be, we're going to be making the film tomorrow. And I did not have a thought of failing. And you know, from my experience now and from talking to many people, I understand that what is so painful for most people is that they'd never think of anything else but failing. They just think, oh, I'm doing this, or what if it fails, it's going to be terrible, or I'll make such a mistake, oh, no one will like it, people won't like me anymore, you know, and I'm quite capable of having those same neurotic thoughts, but somehow when I'm doing the work, I'm so filled with enthusiasm and with fun and play, there's no room for that fear, it comes later.
Okay, I think this is very good advice.
Yeah, I don't know if you can create it, but you know, you have to remember back to the time when you're happiest, you know. Yeah, so when you're playing with your friends, or you know, make believe, and you create that environment around you.
Yeah. And
that's you know, that's what it is. It's I mean, life isn't so very serious.
Yeah, we should remember about this till we are young.
Yeah, it's play. It's play. It's all play, and nobody knows the truth, you know.
Really?
Yeah,
but
really.
Really?
That's real, yeah.
Okay.
That's really true.
Is the truth from
nobody knows the truth. Yeah, you're not going to know it on this earth.
You always show very complicated personalities of women in your plots, in your films.
Yeah.
You're like, this is something specific according to your films. And I was curious, what's your aim? Maybe you try to like translate to the world the way of thinking of women, or maybe not to the world but to the men surrounding. How is it?
You know, I don't think I have an aim. Generally, I fall in love with a story or a female character or a character, and something in me that I don't even know really resonates with it. And I think if I knew all the things in the way you're talking about it, I wouldn't bother, you know?
Okay.
I think something in the process of making it takes me through that journey to sort of learn something about it. But it needs to have, you know, I need to be initially fascinated.
You said once that your best film is called Alice, what basically means your daughter.
Yeah.
Oh, she doesn't hear it right now, it's a pity. And I wanted to ask you, how did you connect your life of so busy woman traveling around all world and this normal mother, you know, having duties, which has to cook, which has to, who has to take care, and so on?
Well, you know, a filmmaker or a director, I think, is a little bit like a janitor. Do you know the word? You know,
Yeah,
the
yeah.
building cleaner. A lot of the work that I do is just about maintenance. As a director, you know, it's about having a lot of common sense as well as being a committed dreamer. So, you know, and I like to play, and I don't know. I think I'm just very lucky to have a daughter I enjoy so much.
Okay, great for you, great for her.
Yeah.
And my last question, I know that you have birthday in 10 days. Yeah. And I wanted to ask you, what shall I wish you for your next year?
Oh, that's sweet of you to even think about it. Oh, what do I want?
Instead of this, that you should come more often to Poland, because
yeah,
I wish
good idea. Yeah, as I was saying, I was figuring that out. You know, you could live a long time here on a few dollars. You know, it's a good place to come and write and eat great food and stay in great places. You know, and my best friend's Polish, and I know her whole family well my whole life, so I feel this is completing a circle for me in a way, because now I'm in her country.
Finally.
Finally, yeah.
All the best.
Yeah, and all the best for you too.